Hi my dear friend, this is Phil again. Welcome back to my channel. So a couple weeks ago, I just had a daily challenge after a terrible reroll. I got this crazy daily challenge to kill a super mutant while intoxicated by lead champagne. I mean lead champagne. I've never had anything like that in the game. I played this game since the very beginning of launch, but I have no clue how to craft or how to get this lead champagne. And because this crazy daily challenge that Bethesda just added into the game, which actually forced the players to try to dig out the most uncommon or most unnoticed items in the game. I mean, it gives you the reason to actually explore the game to find something you never noticed or never rather to bother about. It could be a good thing. Let's be bright at this moment. So I did some research and found out how the hell I can get this lead champagne. And it turned out there is a quest you have to finish, and then there's daily quest you have to do to grant those recipes if you want to get all of these most rare drinks inside the game. So I thought, okay, since I'm gonna do this anyway, why don't I make a video for you guys so you don't need to go through all the research I have to do online if you want to find out how to do them or if you want to get all of these rare recipes. Let's get started. First of all, travel to Morgantown. And here you see this great house. This is where you want to go. Just by the door, you will see this post. It's an invitation for a party. You can also find this Plymouth invitation in different train stations. But this is the final place you have to travel to, so just skip the train stations, come to this house. And going there, you will start the Visit on New Kashan quest. This quest has a few sub-quests involved, and what you need to do is just follow the instruction, read the description, go to the marked places, finish the quest one by one, and gradually one of the sub-quests is going to lead you to this location. You see this lovely sculpture. This is one of the riddle in the quest you have to solve. Come to here, just follow my steps. There's one location you are just about to review. That's it. You see this one? You probably pass it many times, never notice it. It does get a red light outside. This is a tattoo house. It's called Big Isle's Tattoo Parlor. It has a house name, New Kashan 0. So just get in there, and once you're in, don't move to anywhere. Just open up this fake door right in front of you. This new car machine is a fake door. Just go in there, follow the stairs, go down to the basement, and see this door. So just go into the employee open door, and there's the old drunk green robot waiting for you. And talk to him, you will be able to continue your quest, the visit on New Kashan. The annoying thing is, when you talk to this robot, you won't get a pop-up dialogue like you normally do with any other NPCs. You will have to listen to his murmuring for a good 5 minutes every time you talk to him. So keep your patience, don't run away. This is how the thing works. So the final sub-quest is to craft the new Kashan and give it back to Biff, which is the name of this drunk old robot. The bruising station and the fermenter will be unlocked, and once you finish the visit on New Kashan quest with Biff, you will be able to get back to him for a daily quest. You can go back to him every 24 hours. He will give you one of the 2 quests he has every time. So for example, I got the daily quest from Biff, which is called Wasted on Alcohol Lager. It could be wasted on anything else. It's a random pick. And whatever he wants you to do, you will automatically learn the recipe to craft it. What you can do is just craft it on your brewing station and then leave it in your fermenter to ferment. Or if you already have that drink, you can directly give it to him without bothering to craft. But this is exactly the quest you want to get from him, because this quest will give you some great recipes to craft some very rare drinks inside the game. And here is all the possible recipes you will learn from that quest. And within them, ballistic bulk and high voltage is the most wanted one because they will boost your damage for ballistic damage and any damage respectively. And you'll see the lead champagne is right here. This is where you can learn how to craft the lead champagne to finish that crazy daily quest. And right on the lager is also a good drink which gonna give you 50 extra carry weight boost. And take blood tequila, well, it in fact will enable you to drain health when you do melee attacks. It sounds fantastic, but it take a hell to craft. It need the pure crimson flux to craft every time. And since we already have vampire weapons inside the game, I really don't want to go through the pain to craft this one. And there's another daily quest, it's called Tipsy Taste Test. To finish this quest, you need to actually craft or buy a drink. Most of the time you can buy them from the drink vendor inside White Spring. You buy them, you drink them, then you carry some random action that Beef wants you to do, then talk to him again. This is all the reward you can get. The post-war brewing recipe is specifically interesting because they give you the capability to craft some rare drinks inside the game. For example, the light champagne Bellini, I believe it gonna give you +3 falling speed, which apparently inherited from the champagne itself, and it gives you 15 points of damage resistance. It's basically nothing. But, you got yourself a special drink. And the second one, the lead champagne mimosa, hopefully I read it correctly, give you additional 100 radiation resistance plus the falling speed. And the thick blood tequila margarita, it sounds like a great cocktail, give you a health drain as well as chance to get infected by disease. And the tequila sunrise will refill your hunger when you attack enemies. I mean, all of these drinks, they don't really give you some fantastic effect, unfortunately. I mean, I don't know why Bethesda do this. They make you go through a whole lot of pain, whole lot of grinding day after day, and finally you unlock some amazing recipe. Well, at least they look like amazing recipes, but they don't give you any worthy effect. I think that is the main reason I still didn't learn it after over 4 years, because I don't bother to. So after 2 weeks of grinding of the daily quest, I did get a few recipes from Biff. For example, the mountain honey moonshine, old possum, the tequila margarita, tequila sunrise, and the white Russian. They're all the recipes I got from Biff. I didn't got the lead champagne thing yet. I guess I will have to keep on grinding this daily quest. And as the daily quest reward, I also got a vintage thick blood tequila, red ant lager, alcohol lager, Hopi Hunter IPA. I also got the vintage lead champagne, the high voltage hefe, and ballistic bulk. And the latter two I already learned the recipe during the quest. I haven't got the recipe for lead champagne yet. As I mentioned, the lead champagne increase your falling speed. I have no clue what's that used for though. Sounds dramatic to me. The high voltage hefe is definitely one of the best things out of all the recipes and the rewards you can get from the daily quest. It gives you 15% energy weapon damage. It's additive, so not a big boost, but 15% is still a lot, and also increase the condition drain on that weapon when you fire it. It's gonna last for 5 minutes. Ballistic bulk actually increase 15% damage on your ballistic weapons. Again, it's gonna drain extra 15% condition of that weapon as well. It lasts for 5 minutes. So this too is definitely the best reward you can get from the daily quest from Biff. Once you learn the recipe, you can stop grinding with Biff. As you can see here, I already learned the ballistic bulk, but I haven't got the high voltage one yet. I guess I will, stay around with him for another week. Hopefully I got the high voltage one as well. And it's fairly easy to craft the ballistic bulk as well. What you need is nuclear material, razor grain, gunpowder, and boiled water. All of these things are fairly easy to get inside the game. If you are a min-max people, you want to do the max damage with your character, then grind the daily quest with Biff, get the ballistic bulk, or the high voltage, depends on what type of weapon you are playing with. And to craft the blood tequila margarita, you will need salt, copseed juice, vintage teak blood tequila as well. As I mentioned here, it's gonna drain house when you attack with your melee weapons. I didn't test it, but it will hardly work with the chainsaw and auto axe. But they are not easy to craft. They belong to the mixed drinks. That means you're gonna need to craft something first, then you mix them together to craft another thing. And considering their limited effects, I wouldn't even bother to do that. Alright, that's everything today, and due to the limitation of the time, I didn't involve the whole walkthrough to finish all the quests for beef. If you want to see, give me a comment down below. I will upload the full walkthrough later on if you really need it. But to be frank, they are quite straightforward. As long as you read the description and follow the markers on the map, you should be able to do them fairly easy. And if you like the video, please don't forget to give me a thumb up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. But until next time, Feel Against out.